retirement plan is a great way to keep your employees happy. And Paychex can find the perfect one for your business. As the #1 retirement plan provider in the country, Paychex can handle the entire 401k process for you, minimizing all those administrative tasks by fully integrating your payroll with our platform. We'll set up a plan that gives you the biggest tax benefits, saving you time and more of every hard-earned dollar. With 50 years of experience, Paychex makes 401ks simple.
Feel what it's like to be wild. Explore habitats from around the world, from desert dunes and wild woods to marsh meadows and rainforests, and connect to nature like never before. Visit the new Wildlife Explorers Base Camp at the San Diego Zoo.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
Now at 11, a high surf advisory is in effect along our coast, but that may not be the only danger lurking in the water. We're live in Newport Beach.
Tonight is the night. For the first time in more than 40 years, the Midsummer Classic is coming to L.A. We're gearing up for the All-Star Game.
And more good news on Wall Street as stocks surge. We'll tell you what's behind today's rally. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. live on ABC 7, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. I'm Giovanna Lotta.
And I'm Philip Palmer. We start this hour with breaking news. The two men accused in the deadly 7-Eleven crime spree have appeared in court for the first time. This is video from moments ago of 20-year-old Malik Pat. It does appear his attorney is attempting to hide him from the cameras. Here is his alleged accomplice, 44-year-old Jason Payne. Pat is facing 3 counts of felony murder charges with a possible death sentence attached or life in prison without the possibility of parole. He's being held with no bail. Payne is only facing robbery charges, not murder. You heard that in a press conference yesterday at this hour. His bail has been set at $100,000. The arraignment has been postponed to August 18th.
Well, the beach is where you beat the heat, but this morning officials are sending out several warnings for anyone heading to the coast.
Orange County reporter Jessica DeNova is live in Newport Beach with what you should look out for. It does appear as if you are in the midst of a crowd, Jessica.
That's right, Philip and Giovanna. You know what? I've got my toes in the sand. I'm watching a show that only nature can put on. I couldn't be happier. Now, there is a lot of caution, though, for anyone who needs to head out here, who wants to head out here. You all need to be careful. You'll see why here behind me in just a second. I do have to share a story. This area is known as the Wedge. It's the place to come to when there is a high surf advisory, whether you're out here to go in the water or just enjoy the show. Now, when we were young, my husband and I, we grew up here, and he told his mom that he and his friend were going to go out to, surf for the day. She gave him pizza money. She went to work. Off they went to the beach. Well, at work, his mom hears the story of a place called the Wedge and how it's just, the waves are crazy on this day. Mom puts it together. My mother-in-law's like, oh, this kid. She comes over, leaves work, comes over, takes them home, and man, were they in trouble. You can see why here, when there's a high surf advisory like today, the Wedge puts on a show bringing people from all over to enjoy. Only the brave and really only the experienced should be out here. Around 10 today, Newport lifeguards put up the black ball flag. Here at the Wedge, that means only body surfing is allowed. We saw some boarding before that. Now, across the Newport Beach coastline, we're seeing yellow and red flag conditions. Red means only the experienced should be out in the water. Yellow asks you to use caution. Today, we're seeing the peak of the swell, not as high as expected, but on south-facing beaches, surfers are catching waves of generally 5 to 7 feet, at times larger. Here at the Wedge, we're seeing 10 to 12-foot waves, but they're pretty choppy.
A lot of people, as you can see, come from far and wide to check out the crazy surfers who are risking their lives.
I look at these people who just, to me, they just seem so fearless, especially these rocks right here. I don't know, they just really know what they're doing, so it really blows my mind.